great day. Welcome to the House of Masculinity. I'm Black Jack. It's Sunday, May 14, 2023, y'all. We about to get into it. Salute, hit that like, subscribe, share the channel. Share the channel with every nigga you know. You feel me? Salute. All my real niggas, do me a favor and go on hit that like button. If you a pretender, go ahead and hit that dislike, my nigga. Salute. You big dummy. Alright, my soundboard wanna act up on me. It look like we having some technical difficulties, but we're gonna roll right on through. We talking to All Sauvage again, y'all. You know, one of our favorite subjects over here in the House of Masculinity. And by the way, I'm Black Jack, if you ain't know. Like I said, hit that like, subscribe, share the video if you want to support monetarily. We got a cash app at the top of the screen, cash.out/$ House of Masculinity. Salute. Or you can also hit us up with that super chat. You know what I'm saying? You can go over there to www.strictlyformynoggers.com and check out some of that fly merch we got on deck. Salute. We got 2 noggers watching. We ought to have 2 likes. We got 2 real noggers. We ought to have a like and a dislike. We got 1 noggin and 1 pretending. Hit that like. Salute. We got 2 likes. We got 2 real noggers in the house. Salute. Hey, what's going on with my soundboard, y'all? My soundboard freezing up on me, y'all. YouTube be mad because we be over here vibing out, doing our thing. So let me let that soundboard chill. We're gonna get on into our message for the night. And like I said, we talking to All Savage again. Y'all saw the thumbnail. We got that Bone Savage on the thumbnail. We got that American Indian, so-called American Negro. Now they want to call you an African American or a black. Salute. But we're looking at an American Indian right there. So-called Negro, aka a black man. So-called Bone Savage. All Bone Savage, the noble savage. You know, we've been digging on this noble savage over here for quite some time now. We're gonna dig a little deep on it. Y'all thought it was over? Hey man, hey, what's going on with my board, man? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this manually on the laptop, man. My boy killing me. My computer ain't even, my camera don't want to sync up. What's going on? They got the synagogue of Satan on me tonight. Salute the low gang in the house. 203 low gang. Salute the 203 low gang. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. They trying to send a bug on me, but we gonna keep it popping. Yeah, we talking to Noble Savage once again. We talking to All Savage. You know, like we having that thumbnail. And y'all know we done went over this before. We done looked at all the clocks the French made, showing the American Indians they enslaved all up in the Louisiana Purchase, all down in the Caribbean islands, all up in Canada. You know, the French slaving the All Savage left and right, calling them a Noble Savage, slaving the American Indian left and right. We done dug on it. We done live streams on it. You know what I'm saying? We done dug all on that. We're gonna dig a little bit more, and we're gonna remind y'all one more time. Well, we're gonna look at it from the French point of view. I got this little website we're gonna go to. It's French academic.com. Let's check it out. Yeah, my boy at right. Got me freezing up, y'all. They're trying to hijack the stream. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I see they're trying to hijack the stream already, but it's all good. We're gonna take our time anyway. We here for the long haul. Salute. So right here we on FrenchAcademic.com, and we're looking at the Noble Savage, aka the Good Savage, aka the All Savage. And it said the myth of the Good Savage is the idealization of men living and plunging into contact with nature. The idea that the Good Savage lived in a paradise on earth before original sin. Sound biblical, don't it? A paradise before original sin. Sound like the Garden of Eden. Sound like the Promised Land. Monaco. Sound like America. Salute. Hit that like. Salute. So they say it lived in a paradise on earth before original sin. Developed in the 18th century, in the 1700s, Monaco. Having its foundations among the explorers and conquerors of the Renaissance. following Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci and Jacques Cartier. So you know we talking America, Managa, right there. They tell you founded in the 18th century on foundations from Christopher Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci, and Jacques Cartier, all explorers of North America. We laying the foundation of where the good savage come from. I'm just trying to point something out to y'all. Telling you the good savage, the noble savage came from North America. North America. They say he was in a paradise on earth before original sin. Right? Discovered a young humanity. In French, as in Spanish or Latin, these texts are the birth certificate of the good savage. We're looking at the birth certificate of the noble savage, Managa, the birth certificate of the bone savage, the birth certificate of the good savage. We're talking the Americas, Managa. Salute. Salute. We're talking the birth certificate of the good savage. You just read that, right? We're going to get back there. Hopefully my equipment don't glitch up on me all night. Alright, here we go. We back there again. The birth certificate of the noble savage, right? Or the bone savage. The myth at Cartier and Voyages are in Canada, right? Montane's myth in Cannibals, right? The myth in Diedos in supplement to Bogan Voyage. Or no, they're talking North America. Salute. They starting with Canada. They starting at the very top. They said, let's take it to Canada and talk to show you these black ass noble savages. They all the way up in cold ass Canada. No matter what you think, if you think Nagas don't come from cold climate, you a big old dummy. We found noble savages all up in Canada. They say the image of the good savage can be read in Jacques Cartier's account of his encounters with the natives of Hochelaga. According to Cartier, the savage is no longer barbaric, but rather close to nature. He ain't barbaric, he just close to nature. The souls as pure as children. Their way of dressing and their way of life shows Cartier that they are not scary or dangerous, but that they are human, innocent and pure. The savages he met during his journey were, according to Cartier, open-minded to what he brought from Europe. Noticing their shameless nudity. They wasn't shamed at all. Cartier gave the Donnacona sons European clothes. They then threw away their animal skins because these clothes no longer have any meaning in French culture. And a Couche mess. It said two sons of two shirts and in pounds and red bonnets, and to each his chain of Latin at the collar. By treating them as humans, even though he considered them children, Cartier established a business with them and learned the rudiments of their language, of which he gives a lexicon from his Christian perspective. Cartier considers them innocent beings without religion, in a savage state, in the sense of uncultivated, susceptible to conversion to Christianity. At the beginning of look at that, susceptible to conversion. He wanted to turn them into Christians, y'all. You see that? You big dummy. He wanted to turn you savages into Christians. He said, you savage. He said, I want to turn you into a Christian. He said, I want to teach you Christianity and convert you. At the beginning of his first voyage, he planted a cross so that the natives could make several admirations, but also to promise his return. The European man would then serve the revelation to his young brothers. He wanted to plant a cross and claim it for France. Managa, salute. You big dummy. The myth on Montane and Des Cannibals. The beginning of the myth of the good savage is often attributed to Michael de Montaigne, even if the foundations of this myth are much earlier. So they want to attribute it to Michael Montaigne, but they just told you the foundations are much earlier. We just discussed the birth certificate of it. They're talking North America, talking all the way up in Canada. That's where they first started calling noble savages, black ass Nagas, right? Noble savages, black ass Nagas with feathers on their head. You talking American Indians? Yeah, up in Canada. So now we're talking about the myth of Montane and there's cannibals. They say the myth. They say the myth about these cannibals. They call it the noble savage cannibal. They say that's a myth, calling him a cannibal. The beginning of the myth of the good savage is often attributed to Michael de Montaigne, even if the foundations of this myth are much earlier. Montaigne addresses the subject in the chapters Des Cannibals and Des Coaches of his essays. Many critics maintain that the author takes a stand in favor of indigenous peoples. Who? Indigenous peoples, right? Yeah, not no transatlantic people. He's saying indigenous people who live quietly in nature, and against Europeans who are only interested in enriching themselves and corrupting innocent peoples. Yeah, they say all the Europeans want to do is get rich and corrupt the innocent. Montaigne stresses the importance of choosing reason over the common voice and introduces the principle of relativism, cultural, as well as the idea of tolerance. He says the civilized culture does not always know the truth. He say the civilized, y'all think y'all civilized, to say, but y'all don't always know the truth. Salute.
You big dummy.
He said something then, let that marinate, right? He said the civilized don't always know the truth. I wonder why. I wonder who controlling what the so-called civilized know. And perhaps that Europeans deceived by calling the anthropophagus Amerindians barbarians. By comparing Europeans to the Tupinamba people of Brazil in Des Cannibals, Montaigne tried to show barbarism of the destructive action of Europeans. His descriptions of the Tupinamba emphasize for readers the perfection of their humanity and nature, or harmony with nature. Their way of life surpasses all the imaginations of the Golden Age. And he compares the natural people, original man, and pure to wild fruits that are threatened by the corrupt taste of Europeans. According to Montaigne, the innocence of the Tupinamba is purer than the social state. Some critics question the reliability of the sources of Montaigne employed, partly because of his exaggeration. It is in fact undeniable that Montaigne comments on the history of a journey made in the land of Brazil, published by Jean de Leroy in 1578. The essay Des Cannibals then seems a conversation with Leary's text and a challenge to think out of the habit of thought. Nevertheless, the chapter Des Coaches, which continues the first plea based on other sources, shows that Montaigne's position is that of astonishment more than of lesson. Montaigne questions, opens dialogues, blow provocation answers. Many argue that his depiction of the good savage in the essays contributes greatly to humanist thought, in that it redefines what culture is and its role in defining humanity. So, they racist thoughts. They say, man, they call these people cannibals, which is a lie. I don't believe the American Indians cannibals. You know what I'm saying? Not the real Nagas. The real Nagas wouldn't care. Now, I don't know about these fake tribes that crept over here. They might have been cannibals. And we know the Europeans brought cannibalism over here. Salute. But they used doom diversis. You know what I'm saying? They use the doctrine of discovery on you, and they had to call you a heathen and a cannibal and a barbarian, a savage, to take your land and to enslave you. That was their reason for taking your land and enslaving you. They had to, even if they had to make it up, and call you a savage. Doom diversis. That's what they passed. The myth of the Diderot and supplement to Bougainville Voyage. Alright, let me see. So we'll read the rest of that, because we ain't that much left. That's it. We'll read that little part. It says, in the 19th century, the figure of the good savage began to transform. In the text Supplement à Voyage de Bougainville, published in 1772, Denis Diderot expresses a thought that opposes subtly to the common voice, and which causes the fall of the myth, proven with the following century. For him, the good savage did not exist. Each man must be judged as he is. Although he agrees that Tahitians live in a happy and free way, and even if their happiness gives him the opportunity to confirm his theory of the three codes, Diderot states that nature and the savages are neither good nor bad. The Tahitians, right? Like Tahiti, or the Tahitian treat. Who like to drink Tahitian treats, man? I used to drink Tahitian treats when I was a kid. I don't drink that stuff no more, but I used to drink Tahitian treats when I was a kid, man. The Tahitians, you know what I'm saying? We might dig on the Tahitians one day, y'all. Salute. Let's go to this next article. My computer don't freeze up since we talking to Noble Savage, right? Now remember now what the Noble Savage look like before we go to this. They go that Bone Savage, a Negro, you know what I'm saying? What they call them they Lombardique Negre, you know what I'm saying? All Bone Savage, right? See the Bone Savage
Au bon
clock,
sauvage,
you know what
au
I'm
Negro
saying?
l'Amérique.
They told us what it was, y'all. Don't get caught up in the lies and scams. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on the truth before we go here. And before we go here, let's go here for a second. Let's go back to Wikipedia, the American version. Noble Savage. They want to show you a redneck, right? Clearly not a real Noble Savage, right? We know what the real Noble Savage is, right? It say the historical painting, right? It say let me scroll it up one more time just for foundation before we go to what I'm gonna go to. Origins, right? The Tupinamba people of Brazil, right? Michael Montane, we just read that. Savage, right? Talking about American Indians, right? You know what I'm saying? What they said, what they said that in particular. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Talking American Indians, right? The Noble Savage, Indian, observing the behaviors of the civilized British. This guy is supposed to be an Indian, right? We know that's not true, right? We know what a real Indian look like. That's a redneck right there. Redneck, red man. We know a real Indian looks like this. We know the real facts over here. Y'all can't lie to us. But anywho, neither here nor there. Let's get back to what we on. The real Noble Savage. Salute. Look at this big head ass motherfucker. Queen Elizabeth looking ass bitch. Queen Mary Antoinette for him. Queen Mary Antoinette, big cone head. She like the cone heads. She like that movie with the cone heads. You know what I'm saying? Big cone head having that pale face, man. Red face, redneck. All right. The clock's known as Audubon Savage and the creations of John Simon Diverberry. Now they say Africa and America, right? Salute. Now they put Africa and America. This is what they say. Well, but the drop we want to see is that the Audubon Savage clocks was the creations of John Simon Diverberry, a Frenchman named John Simon Diverberry. Now they say Africa and America. Let's get into it. The clock's known as Audubon Savage and the creations of John Simon Diverberry, Africa and America. Right. Unfortunately, I cannot quote even an extract from this article published on the website of the Gazette Drouot, which presents this subject in a detailed and interesting way. Oh, it's interesting, huh?
You big dummy.
It says detailed and interesting, y'all. That suits me all in all because it's set to use it for the title of the works for the statement of the descriptions. I have not decided to copy dozens of times a term that does not please me, a term that doesn't please him, right? What? Nigga? Salute.
You big dummy.
Read between the lines. Even if I do not ignore and recall that he then designated models of clocks according to the name of the time. The name of the time. What? What was the name of the time for American Indian?
Et l'Amérique Negre.
Negro.
Au bon sauvage. Au Negre l'Amérique.
Negre. Read between the lines, Monaga. He said he don't want to repeat it. What you think? What you think you don't want to repeat? He talking about the name of the time. We know what the name of the Indian was at the time. You talking about no fake ass $5 red man pretending.
Sit your $5 ass down before I
Talking about the real Nagas here. Here we go. In short, if you want to deepen this subject, I encourage you to read this article here. The Clock to the Negro. Salute.
You big dummy. You big dummy.
So who the American Indian
you
is?
Big dummy.
The Negro, Monaga. We talking to Bone Savage, Monaga. Don't forget that. Don't forget we just talking to Bone Savage, Monaga. The Bone Savage, Savage Indian, right? About who birth certificate was in North America, right? Let's proceed, man. Y'all got the right one, man. But I think y'all these niggas be on here talking about they scholars and stuff, and these niggas can't read. Talking about they scholars, man. They don't even be reading between the lines, man. They third eye be closed, man. They don't know over here we look at stuff from a third eye point of view, not a bird eye point of view, and we won't go for no third eye mind tree. Salute.
You big dummy.
We read for real. We break it down. We connect dots for real. We do real research over here. The Nova Savage, the Negro, is one of the best sellers of the decorative arts. By way of introduction, I copy here excerpts from an article that presents this subject in a more succinct way and will illustrate it with various images found on the net. I will add some additional information, especially through auction catalog notes when they are interesting. I quote. He said interesting. You know, when they start saying stuff is interesting, you know, they talking about the Naga salute. They talking about the Naga when they say it's getting interesting. Hey, we got them again, boss. Yeah, the clocks all nigre. The clocks all nigre.
Au bon sauvage. Au Negre l'Amérique.
The clocks all nigre l'Amérique were a considerable success. They say these clocks was a considerable success. They say, ooh, we got something here. They say we got us something with these Negro clocks. These Arbonne Savage American Negro clocks. Indian clocks, marking in the reign of neoclassicism, the beginnings of the romantic current. They were produced in large numbers under the Directorate and the Empire, and even under the Restoration. The Bronzers took advantage of the contrast of the patinas, dark for the skin of the natives. And what color was the skin of the natives? What color was the
Au bon
skin of the natives,
sauvage.
Malaga?
Au Negre l'Amérique.
Dark for the skins of the natives. Let's blow it up for my Nagas who can't read and can't see. Just in case we got Sarah Sutton watching, study. It say the Bronzers took advantage of the contrast of the patinas. What it say? Oh dang, come on, hijack. It say dark for the skin of the natives and golden for the accessories. The eyes were frequently painted or glazed. They say the natives was dark, Managa.
Au bon sauvage. Au Negre l'Amérique.
They say the natives was dark. They say they adorned them in gold, Managa. See what's going on here, Managa? Let's continue, Managa. Stay focused. A certain naivety emerges in most of the rooms. In fact, all these comma and savages. What you think comma for, nigga? What you think comma for?
Negro.
Yeah. In fact, all these nigglets and savages are charming, well dressed, rather cheerful and short, very idolized, whereas in most cases their existence was not idyllic. It is the myth of the good savage, idolized image of the black. Who?
Negro.
See now what we
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness is ready!
Of the who? Of the black?
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness is ready!
The good savage, the idolized image of the black. Of the black, not this fake ass Nova Savage here. Of the black, they said. They said of this Nova
Au bon
Savage.
sauvage. Au Negre
This one,
l'Amérique.
not that fake one. Not this one. The real Noble Savage. They say the black, nourished by the travel stories of fashion novels from Robinson Crusoe to Paul and Virginia, Managa. Salute the Managas in Virginia, salute. Salute to all my Virginia Nagas in the house, salute. It is the myth of the good savage, right? The most beautiful clock of its kind remains the one imagined for Marie Antoinette as early as 1784 by the watchmakers Fury and Garden watchmakers of the king, the turbaned negress. The turbaned negress, a negress with a turban on. Marie Antoinette, the first collector of this type of clock. The turbaned negress represents a Nubian bust whose eyes reveal the hours. Now see, okay, so I guess this is one of the Africans, right? So this is what they would claim would be one of the Africans. They said a Nubian bust, right? They said Africans and Americans, right? But they say it originated in American, though, right? They got a turban on that one. So they say John Baptiste Andre Furet, master watchmaker, 1746. Francois, you know what I'm saying, Pendulum a la Negres. You know what I'm saying? A Korean clock with black head, Paris circa 1784. You know what I'm saying? Paris private. It don't really state that it's African, but they call it a Nubian, so we'll assume African because we know the Africans and the Tamaricans look similar. We know the sons of Ham blend well with the sons of Shem. Salute.
You big dummy.
About this model, in which there are 4 copies that we present, see our subject in which we specify in particular that the Queen probably did not keep this clock acquired by theory, blah blah blah. All right, let's move on. It's here, Mary Antoinette, right? The undisputed specialist in this field remains the ornamental watchmaker, John Simon de Verbery. We read that he was the maker of these clocks. John Simon, and I'm gonna show y'all something by John Simon de Verbery. American Wikipedia want to act like this man don't even exist. I wonder why. What a coinkydink.
You big dummy.
What a coinkydink. U.S. Wikipedia has nothing to offer on John Simon de Verbery. If you don't believe me, try for yourself. Who imagined and realized the most beautiful models. Let us quote. This man made the most beautiful blackamoor American Naga clocks that sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars in some places. And Wikipedia in the United States has no mention of them. I wonder why.
You big dummy.
What a coinkydink. The Indian and the Indian entwined masterpiece of the genre. They say the Indian and the Indian entwined was a masterpiece. They say, boy, we got an Indian and another Indian intertwined, and it's a masterpiece of the genre, inspired by the idyllic love of Paul in Virginia. Okay, now in Virginia, it say then, but also Africa. Yeah, right. So you know it's black. Every time they want to try to say Africa. Represented by a huntress, accompanied by a lioness and a turtle, and America crowned with feathers, taming an alligator. Okay, the theme of the good Sauvage comes in about 30 models and almost as many variants. 30 models and almost 30 variants of those models, right? We will distinguish the subjects inspired by the literature that has given the genre some of its most beautiful subjects. More rare, the clock representing the young Christian sitting on the lap of Choctaws. A large number of clocks also decline the theme in the manner of small trades. Porter, sailor man pushing up wheelbarrow are essential models. The African nurse and the black hunter, however, are less common. They say the African nurse and the black hunter ain't that common. However, the latter, the black hunter, the latter, I guess, sitting on a boat or chariot embodies America. So the black hunter, see, let's read that again. The African nurse and the black hunter, however, are less common. But the latter would be the black hunter, not the African nurse. The latter would be the black hunter. The black hunter sitting on a boat or chariot embodies America. It is also an allegory of maritime trade. Salute. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, what a coinkydink. Nagas. Let's see. Let's go back up one thing. He said Paul, Virginia, but also Africa is represented by a huntress accompanied. So he say Africa is represented by a huntress with a lioness and a turtle, and America crowned with feathers, taming an alligator. Let's see what that one at. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we done seen a lot of these, ain't we? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's what a noble savage look like, huh? That's what an American Indian look like, yeah. Yeah, we gonna dig all the way on this noble savage. We gonna make it a household name, Managa. We say we gonna keep investigating until there ain't nothing left to investigate. We gonna be noble savage experts, Managa. You gotta know your enemy, Managa. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nagas in Haiti. Them Nagas in Haiti got to know their enemy, and they whooped their ass and ran them off the island and got their land back, Managa. Salute.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Nobody sent me.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. Man,
The clock case itself is a tour de force, and though very well, a few other similar models are known. Among them is one in the Florence wide, 2 models, blah blah blah. Yeah, Look at these Negros. These Negres. These Negres say terror. That's clearly not a Negre there, right? Oh, what we have here in the little inscriptions. Look at there. All kind of Negres running through the jungle, huh? What you want to call them? Slaves? Go ahead. Go ahead. Pull your own poison. Pull your own trigger. Call them slaves. Keep telling on yourself. Question is, what kind of slaves? I think we know. Despite the preciousness of the works and the idealized representations of the characters, and in addition to the cultural prejudices of color, huh? Prejudice of color, huh? You prejudice of color. So you know this ain't no real native, noble savage. This is a fake ass Indian. This a redneck, because it wouldn't be no prejudice of color against him. Salute, but nobody on that fake ass dog road.
Sick. Go
$5
$5 ass
road,
down
man.
before I make change.
You on the dogs road, man. You ought to get your $5 back. The jig is up. Go get I hope you get a refund, Monaga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it say, despite the prejudice of color of the time, one cannot help but think here that behind these things of maritime trade or work is also added the terrible reality of slavery. Who got a slave, Monaga? Who got a slave, Monaga?
Big dummy.
We're talking American Indians. We're talking noble savages. You thought Africans, right? I know they told you that, Monaga. I know the French colonizers. They told you African. I know they told you all that, Monaga. I know. Of course, this is not the first time that the aesthetic perception of a work can be put into perspective with the reality of its subject. The reality of its subject, huh? Yeah, they say these clocks is the reality, right? They say, yeah, the civilized world been taught a lot of bullshit.
You big dummy.
But the reality of these clocks is the reality of the truth, Monaga. When we talk on American Indians, Monaga. So get all that other shit out your mind. We talking the reality of the subject right now. The history of art and decorative arts testifies to this, however. It's testifying. This Naga right here, this a Naga depiction of your damn granddaddy, fool.
You big dummy.
You trying to go across the sea somewhere. They say, however, I wanted to emphasize here this link with the news of the time. Without going into details and historical nuances, let us recall that slavery was abolished by the deputies of the convention in 1794, but not in all the colonies. And that Napoleon Bonaparte, French ass, right? Then first consul legalized slavery again on May 20, 1802, but not everywhere. Close contextual parentheses. Yeah, Napoleon French ass said, man, I got so many of these Arbonne savage Nagas. He said, I got too many nigglets. He say all these Nagas I got. He say slavery is back in business.
Au bon sauvage. Au Negre l'Amérique.
Thank you, nigga.
Nobody sent me.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over.
It's
And I
an
ain't
Empire
playing,
clock called Sailor with a Cotton Ball. Sailor with a cotton ball and chiseled, gilded, or painted bronze. They say it's a sailor with a cotton ball. Look at this at the bottom. What's all that going on? They got these wheelbarrows. Look at that. They win. They got a scale. Got somebody doing paperwork. Look at this. A devil. That might be a devil. I don't know what that is, man. These clocks got a lot of stuff going on, boy. These clocks, they got an anchor. A lot of Nagas be wearing anchors on chains back in the day. They ain't even know what that shit mean. They say, oh shit, I knew it was finna hijack me. Goddamn son of a bitch. Why you wanna hijack me? Alright, let's get this right. Alright. At the end of the 18th century, under the impetus of the philosophical writings of Jean Jacques Rousseau, who exalted the moral values of the return of nature through the myth of the good savage, the craze for exoticism was particularly fashionable by contemporary literature. It was fashionable, man. They was making pendants, earrings, they were blackamoor brooches, all kind of stuff they was making with these Nagas. They said, boy, we ain't never seen a Naga like this Lapindo or Negre. They say, we ain't never seen nothing like a Lapindo or Negre till we came to America. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said, man. They said this junk for, I already told you, I'm gonna buy one or two of them. Every time I see one for a low enough price, I'm gonna scoop it up. I know these my forefathers that they depicting on here, and I know they worth something. All this slavery, huh? These Nagas, nappy-headed Nagas, was American Indians, my Naga. French telling you. The French know they slaved millions of them. Salute. All the way from Canada down to the Caribbean islands and through North America. Salute.
You big dummy.
The French know what the French know. If nobody else don't know, the French damn sure know. Yeah, they say the natives was humble. They say they was accepting the gifts from Europe. They say they would take their feathers off and they say they would put on the European clothes. They told us that. They say they was really accepting. They say pendulum to the Negro, pushing the wheelbarrow. So that all born savages is Negro. What is this, man? They need to change. Wikipedia, can I edit and change this picture? I wish I could. Change this, man. Put one of these clocks on here. Show the real noble savages. You don't want everybody to wake up. You don't want all these Nagas to wake up and want their land back. You don't want these Nagas to want more than reparations, huh? You don't want these Nagas to kick this government out and start our own, huh? And everybody else with it, huh? To the Negro, pushing the wheelbarrow loaded with a bale of cotton, huh? Who was getting the cotton? The Negro? A bale of cotton? The Negro with his parakeet, my Naga. Told you that's a symbol when you know you're looking at an Indian, my Naga. I told you that earlier when you see that parakeet, my Naga. See a parrot or a parakeet with that Naga, you know you're talking American Indian, my Naga. He pushing the bale of cotton on the all-born Savage clock. If he got Naga written all over him. Indian. Let's say a parakeet, black as fuck, on the all-born Savage clock. Hey, if that don't tell you it's Indian all over that, man, is you crazy? Is you a fool, my Naga? I don't think you a fool, my Naga. I'm just driving the point home, my Naga. Pushing the wheelbarrow, load of cotton. Get that cotton, boy. You little black boy. Get that cotton, you little niglet.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
Yeah, we know who these niggas was. We know who they is, man. Pendulum, all nigga. It'd be funny, man, when these $5 pretenders talking about they the Native Americans, man. I be wanting to laugh, man. I wish I could see them in person. I'll bounce them out, y'all. I swear I'll bounce one of them out. I'll send them back running. I'll send them running back to the rage and faking back. They talking like they our ancestors. Bitch, please. No. And when we say our ancestors Indians, we not talking about y'all. We talking about the so-called Negro. We talking about the American Naga. We talking about the nappy-head Naga when we say our ancestors was Indians. They look like us, not y'all. We ain't talking about y'all. We talking about you fake $5 pretenders.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Nobody send me.
Talking about y'all. We talking about our real ancestors. We talking about the real Indians, Managa, the real American Indians. Yeah. Like many German cabinet makers, he moved to Paris. Yeah. The term Negro Pendulum refers indifferently. Nah, see, the black of African, the Indian of America, and the Negro is. God damn, I got to title the whole video of that shit there. We need to slap that, underline it with a red. It said, now for where all you fake man, somebody call all the $5 Indians in here right now, please. Please call the $5 Indian if you know one locally. Tell them I said get to the DJ booth right now. Look at my mouse. We right here. Let me scroll the screen up some. We right here at the second paragraph. It's a whole sentence that's by itself. It says, for people that can't read, just in case Sarah Suit and Sadie in here, the term Negro Pendulum, the term Negro refers indifferently. It don't make a difference. It refers indifferently to Africans and to the Indians of America, to the blacks of Africa and the blacks of America. It refers indifferent. Negro is indifferent to Africans and the black Indians of America and the Negro enslaved. Negro, Naga. Negro. Can we make it any much clearer than that? Alongside subjects inspired by fashionable novels, these clocks decline the theme of blacks at work on the model of small trades. Right? They say the blacks of Africa and the Indians of America. They ain't say the Indians of America came from Africa. They ain't say you two blacks was the same people. They spoke of y'all as whole different groups. And they said the term Negro is indifferent though. They say the term Negro, it covers them Nagas in Africa, and they say it also covers them Indians in America. It did not. If y'all was the same, it would have said that. Stop playing, man. Grow up. All the people hating and faking and don't know real history. Teaching 777 in the house, members in the house. Salute to teaching 777 in the house. Y'all tribe up. Teaching 777, tribing up, showing leadership. She in the tribe, she tribing up. That's a real member online, a real nog online. Y'all need to get like teaching 777 and go and get that membership. Cause we getting lit on movie night. I got something special coming this Friday, man. You don't want to miss it, man. Membership ain't nothing but $2.99 at the low, my nigga. Go on and snatch you one up. You're gonna miss that movie this Friday. We ain't gonna bring that movie this Friday for the public. That's gonna be strictly for the members, man. I got something special coming, man. I'ma still have streams for everybody else. When this movie that I got coming Friday, hey, that's members only, man. Y'all gotta tribe up. Alright, we're gonna stroll down some more. This nigga got a wheelbarrow. He still got his feathers on. He ain't changed his clothes. He said, man, that Europeans, he said that polo and all that, that's all right, but I like I'll take my feathers. So I take my feathers, man. So I take my feathers, man. I don't want to see no fake ass red, man. I don't want to see no fake ass wanna be Naga rocking no feathers, man. If you ain't one of us and I see you out there, man, it's gonna be some smoke, man. You the ops, man. You the ops, man. If you false flag and you a fake ass redneck, red man, $5 Indian, and I catch you out here in the street with these feathers on, man, you the ops, man. You out here false flagging, man. We gonna come at you with the gang, come at you on that gang type of time, my nigga. Tribe up. Yeah, the real ops. Your brother ain't the ops. All this blood and crip bullshit, all this GD and BD bullshit, fuck ass shit. They ain't your ops, my nigga. Tribe up on your real ops, my nigga. Salute. All that savage shit that you do on your brother, my nigga. Well, you gonna do that shit on the colonizer, my nigga. Scary ass, bitch ass niggas. You wanna kill each other, my nigga, but you don't wanna slide on the real ops though. You fuck nigga. That's for any nigga out here who wanna kill his brother and scared of the ops though, scared of the real ops though. You ain't gonna slide on them. Man, please, man. Look at this beautiful so-called savage. Look at this was so raw here. Young Black Porters, Managa. Young Black Porters. Red fireplace clock. Called Young Black Porters. That's the name of the clock. Young Black Porters. Not no young black, no young red man. I wanna see you fake ass red man rocking our feathers, man. Y'all bitch ass, man. Don't be rocking our shit. Wanna be us so bad. Salute one gentleman in the house. Tribe up. Oh, look at this one with the baby. Look at this one, the baby and that goose. And he got his bird. He got his parrot, man. He got his parakeet, man. Yeah. That's dope. Dope, man. Le commerce. Capitalism, right? Representing a merchant holding a parrot. Yeah, he got his parrot above a bundle of cocaine surmounted in the box. Oh, it's probably cocaine. I don't know. You're talking about a bundle. What that is? Accompanied by a child in Amerindian dress. Yeah, I'm talking about in Amerindian. That is an Amerindian, bitch.
You big dummy.
Yeah, we got to draw all that bullshit ass. You can take all that shit y'all learned from kindergarten to 12th grade. Throw that shit away, man. Tell them Blackjack got y'all covered in one night, man. This bullshit they teaching our children, man. Fuck all that dumb ass history they teaching our children at school, man. That fake ass shit, man. That shit ain't worth a damn, man. Shit is fucking lies. Yeah. Look at that gilded and painted bronze clock called it Commerce. Look at that. Amarillo and Orleans, New Orleans. Yeah, we know the French was all in the NO. All up in Baton Rouge. All you savage, little webby looking ass niggas, savage ass niggas. Yeah, y'all savage for real, yeah. French was all up in the Orleans, making clocks out your little niggas. Shout out to all my New Orleans niggas. Salute. Tasco CEO in the house. Salute. Tribe up. Tasco CEO in the house. Hey. Pendulum or Negro. or Sauvage. So Negro and Sauvage mean the same thing, huh? To the French it do. Pendulum clock is a pendulum. Refers to a decorative clock in gilded bronze made during a period between the Directory and Charles X eras. Yeah. Despite some examples in the 17th century, this theme is mainly exploited from the end of the 18th century. In accordance with the pronounced taste of exoticism, driven by literature, the novels Paul and Virginie, or the adventures of Robinson Crusoe, which are true iconographic sources. True sources, my nigga.
You big dummy.
Yeah, it's the truth, my nigga. The true sources. They told you that. They say these are true iconographic sources. They say this ain't that bullshit that you thought you got learned in Martin Luther King Elementary School. That bullshit they taught you. Thus, the good Sauvage becomes the symbol of a new quest for the golden age. New quest, new conquest, huh? In accordance with this stereotype vision, the nigga, look at that, star, the nigga being the who is the Indian? Negro. Being perceived indistinctly, right? Indigenous of Africa, black of Africa, slave in America, American Indian. Indistinctly. The representation is caricature. Indistinctly. Indigenous American, indigenous African. They say we all the same, but we ain't though. They say all you niggas look alike. Where you think all that come from? We see the character at work represented as he was seen by the whites. They say he represented as he was seen by the whites. The muscles tense by the effort with the benevolent smiling face. The theme of trade had been exploited since the empire and remains an imagined and naive evocation of commercial relations with the peoples of Africa as they were imagined at the time. The peoples of America, man, stop playing. We just read all that. Stop playing. You can't explain away the fact that these niggas black, man. We know the Indian is black. You ain't gonna be able to just write this shit off. We ain't gonna unsee this shit. It's too late. From its stereotype and sublimated vision to character, right? Modern racism. Man, when they being racist again. That's a redneck. Look at this neck. Look at that. That's a redneck. Ain't no Indian. That's a fake Indian. That's a $5 pretending. That ain't no niglet. That ain't no niglet. He want to be a niglet. He wish he was a niglet. Now it's the true vibe, right? He's a wannabe. Golden Goose, my nigga. Look at the surf. Look at the dragon. That's a dragon. They would say surfing, right? That's a dragon. The Amerindian hunter, right? Not the African hunter. The American Indian. Amerindian hunter. But it's bow and arrow. This one here sold for like, at last time I checked, it was on the auction. Them folks wanted like $150,000. I was like, damn, this one of the rawest one. Boy, they ain't giving that up. I was like, boy, that's out of my range. They're like, if I ever hit a ticket though, I would have it. And look at that lion head he got right there. And that relate to something. Matter of fact, see my eye, man. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you what that lion head relate to right now. Since I just noticed that. We're gonna go back, but I'm gonna show y'all what that lion head relate to. We're gonna connect some dots right now. I just peeped that. I just peeped game on this. If my computer wanna act right, man. What the fuck going on? That ain't what I clicked on. See, my computer wanna jam me up. They mad. YouTube doing all kind of somebody hacking me or something. I don't know what's going on. They fucking with me though. Alright, slow down, computer. Let me just let it catch up, y'all. I'm finna relate that line here we just saw on that clock though the song. Check this shit out. Let me go to my computer to post. Y'all done seen that line here before. I'm finna show y'all exactly where y'all seen it before. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where y'all seen this line here before. Like boom, there we go, boom, right? There we go. I knew I saw that line here before. Let's go back to what we were just looking at. Salute, my nigga. Hey, the Mark in the house. Salute the Mark in the house in this bitch. That thing went for about $150,000 right there. Look at that now. I know a nigga look just like this, boy. I know a nigga down there. I look at that nigga, I said, God dang, Jermaine, is that you? That nigga on real. That nigga fly, man. That's not on. That's like Noah's Ark. He's the hunter. He's the hunter on this ship, right? Like Noah's Ark. This is sweet right here, man. I gotta get me a clock. Oh, this one raw. Look at that. They got the knockers black with the gold on. Man, I gotta get one of these clocks, man. I'm glad. The friends, y'all some racist son of a bitches, but damn, I'm glad y'all did it though. I'm glad y'all did it. These knockers is fly. But now I got on some sandals. That knocker is fly, man. They said 30 different varieties, and each variety had 30 different variants. They got it in all gold. They got different. They said this more. They got a couple different variants. I like this one here. I like the one with the niglets at the bottom in black. I like that one. I like the gold too, but I want both of them. But if I ever hit the lottery, I'm buying all these. All this shit. I'm gonna open my own museum. I'm opening them right here in Florida, Monaga. We have our own museum, Monaga, strictly for Monaga Museum. Everybody else got to pay.
You big dummy.
It's a Native American hunter in a canoe mounted with lion's mask. Yeah, lion's mask. He got a canoe with this Native American hunter in his canoe mounted with the lion's mask. He got the lion mask on his shield right here. That boy, that got the mask. That lion, I found out what that lion. I knew that lion. See, because people don't know we got plenty of lions in America. You know what I'm saying? We had plenty of lions. We got mountain lions, all kind of lions. They had to take some of our lions to Africa. If you know real history, you know what I'm saying? Dig on that. Check this out. Look at that. John Simone de Verbe. Hey, that's who made it, y'all. Y'all better dig on John. I'm gonna show y'all. Wikipedia don't want to show us nothing on John de Verbe. Look at this one. That nog on the horse. Noggles was racing horses back in the day. That's a sweet clock too, Monaga. All these Bone Savage clocks is sweet. And see, like when I found this little article here, I knew I had hit the mother load. Look at, they got flamingos on that thing. All American. They can't try to slide and say the only reason they want to try to say Africa because the Naga's black. That's their only claim to trying to say Africa. But they know they can't even do that. The animals on the clock American. Nagas on clocks with alligators and flamingos and shit. They want to tell you, nah, you Nagas out there. I'm not Nagas that African, man. Please, man. Y'all folks need to start that line, man. Y'all folks, Nagas this ain't back in the day. Nagas got access right now. Y'all ain't gonna just be able to lie like that. Nagas got too much access out here. Oh, we seen this. I want to own this one. This one here went for about 40,000, man. Demaris say, what's the website? I'm on Mary-Antoinette.forum Audubon Savage. You know what I'm saying? Mary-Antoinette Forum Audubon Savage. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find it, man. You damn near gotta type the link in. I'm gonna have to put the link in the chat after I finish the live, because I had it in my phone and I tried to pull it up on my laptop and I was typing it in the search. It would not put it up. I had to go on my phone and type the HTTPS just to get it, my nigga. That's how they trying to hide, and that's how they got something to hide, boy. It's crazy. It's crazy because it's like this the mother lode right here. Pendulum of the Good Savage. That's a raw clock. Yeah, that one went for like 40 stacks. I see. If I had my own, I want to start a new tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. We know who we is. We don't got to be a part of their tribe, bitch. We is the tribe. What the fuck? Biatch. We can create a tribe. We can take the name of our old ancestors' tribe, like the Gwale, and create us a new Gwale tribe. We can do what we want to do. We can make a whole new name. We can say the Florida. Man, we can make whatever we want. We the tribe. We can create the tribe. Our ancestors created the tribe in the first place. What makes you think we can't create a tribe? Not. As soon as I create my tribe, man, the first thing we're gonna do is a donation and build up a drive to buy us one of these clocks. We're gonna try to buy a tight one too. As soon as I build my tribe up, the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna say, tribe, we need us a clock. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no clock. We need a clock. In the tried name, he ain't in my name. I'll put the shit. We can put the shit in the trust. I don't give a fuck about this shit like that. I ain't on that. I want one for myself. I'm gonna buy it for myself. I want the tribe to have one, so we can put it up in their face. We have our own little powwow. Yeah, we have a Naga powwow. You know what I'm saying? Got a Naga powwow. We don't gotta get down with they shit. We do our own. Like I wanna really. I'm working on putting together a Naga powwow in Florida, an annual Naga powwow every year, where Nagas come together and we have our own little powwow. You know what I'm saying? We trade knowledge and do what we do. We ain't gotta rock like them. We can rock our own way. Salute. Oh yeah, we know who this Toussaint Levert. This that Haitian Naga. He's a Haitian Naga took his country back. We know who that is. A Tevert timepiece. We just did one on that. You know what I'm saying? Toussaint Levert. You know what I'm saying? Toussaint Louverture. I be saying Levert like Gerald Levert. Y'all know I be tripping, but yeah, Toussaint Louverture. There you go. Toussaint Louverture. Depicting Toussaint Louverture right there. You know about that one. Yeah, the so-called Auburn Sauvage clocks and the creations of John Simon de Verbury, Africa and America, huh? Nagas in Africa and Nagas in America, They're telling y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? De Verbury, a watchmaker of his time. The time of new online releases on the digital library has come with a collection of engravings of clocks created between the end of the 18th century and the beginning of the 19th century, the late 1700s, early 1800s, in the age of enlightenment, huh? We having an age of enlightenment right now, my niggas. That's why we need to share this, man. We need to blow this channel up, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to blow this channel up to get the tribe book. I want to see 100,000 Nagas on this channel, man. Learning our true history, my Naga. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't need no more mistakes, my Naga. In the age of enlightenment, French watchmakers experienced a kind of golden age. And the golden Naga, the golden goose. The golden goose was the golden age of clockwork, my Naga. You can't make it up, my Naga. You can't make it up, my Naga. Thanks to technical progress in the manufacture of mechanisms and the industrialization of production, great attention was also paid to the aesthetics of the creation, which gradually lost their unique status as an instrument for measuring time for that of decorative element. Now, I got one more thing I want to say before we dig some further on this. Think about this, tribe. I know some people seem to think that like the Americas had other kind of Indians. Them other tribes crept over here late, man. They came in the late 1800s. They was not over here when the French was making them clock. It wasn't nothing but Negroes. That's why you don't see an Auburn Sauvage clock that look like no Eurasian $5 Platinian. You don't see no Cherokee looking ass Auburn Sauvage. Them people was not over here. Them people came over here in the late 1800s. They had them finished making all the Auburn Sauvage clocks by the time them fake tribes came over here. By the time that fake ass 13 tribe came over here, the Auburn Sauvage clocks was over with. They showing you who the Indians that was here in the late 17th and early. It was the Negro. They ain't made no fake red man, redneck clocks. They don't exist. Talking about great attention paid to detail. They were paying a real lot of attention to detail of them damn Frenchmen. They wasn't making no fake shit. Having become real ornamental objects, most often intended to decorate a fireplace, subject clocks made their appearance reflecting the aesthetic currents that were developing at the time. That way y'all boys, hey, man, the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. You live in Georgia, your ancestors probably been in Georgia. Anybody brought your ancestors to Georgia? You live in Cleveland, your ancestors been in Cleveland, man. You all over in Texas, man. Your ancestors been there. They got you thinking you came from Zimbabwe. Them boys in Zimbabwe, man, they ain't get snatched up out their land. Is you crazy? You really think little old ass Europe and France was gonna send some men up in Zimbabwe snatch them knockers out of Zimbabwe and bring them all the way back over. I ain't trying to laugh at you, Monaga,
You
damn.
big dummy.
I mean, the story, they fooled us all, but that story is real stupid, Monaga. It's really stupid when you think about it. Like them knockers them in Zimbabwe South. Like they were just gonna run up in Zimbabwe and in Africa. Like they was gonna run up in Ghana, just snatching knockers up. Like the Ghana knockers wasn't gonna do nothing about it. Y'all really believe that? Yeah. Look at that, man. They even got the drawings, man. Let's see what the drawings talking about. They got inscriptions on the drawings and shit, man. They drew the clocks and all. Yeah, they say, yeah, we gonna make the clocks, draw the clocks. Yeah. See, yeah, they can't just try to say, man, all the clocks are black because they were just making them all black. No, explain this one then. If that's your logic, if you say the black was the only thing they had to work with, explain this one then. Keep hijacking me with this bullshit. Stop hijacking me. Look at all these clocks they made. These folks, the Negro. But DeVerberry owes its reputation above all to its models of clocks called Negro. He say DeVerberry owed it all to the nigger clocks. He said he would have been nobody. He said he would have been a nobody. He said we wouldn't be reading about him today if it wasn't for them.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
If it wasn't for them clocks. If it
Au
wasn't
bon
for that.
sauvage. Au Négré l'Amérique.
He say, man, I would have been a nobody. He said, I would have died. Nobody would ever heard of me. He said, good thing I made these Negro clocks. Say, but DeVerberry owes his whole reputation to the Negro. Let's just cut to the chase. But DeVerberry owes his reputation to the Negro. Of all his models. He said, no other models wasn't shit. He said, this model here, he say, man, that model there went for bad. He say that model there.
It comes as a great shock to discover that.
Sit
your $5 ass down before
he say we got about $5 for that one. I said that one hitting on that. And he say these $5 versions right here. He be like, but that damn Negro Clock, woo. He say, well, he was like, well, I hit the lick. He said, I hit the lick when like, hey, TripleSeven say the Africans say they don't know nothing about the people being brought over here by 40. Yeah, they know it's a lie. Look at these all-born savage Negroes. Curly, nappy hair, not no long straight hair. A fake tribe. That 1890 tribe came over. Came over here in 1990 and shit. And then them knockers ain't even been over here long enough to be on the all-born savage clock, man. Come on, man. Them people ain't even been over here 300 years, man. They ain't even barely been over here. They ain't even been over here 250 years. Think about it. They would have been all on the clock if they was. It would have been them, not us. That don't look nothing like no Cherokee. That look like a so-called African American.
You big dummy.
In the U.S., they be calling this man the African American, man. That damn American Indian, man. That's a real Indian, not no Cherokee, not no fake ass Dawes Road Cherokee, man. These real Indians here, man. Hey, I know some Dawes Road Indians might be up in the house too. If you a Dawes Road fake Cherokee red man, go on hit the dislike right now with your bitch ass. Real knockers hit the like though. Salute.
You big dummy.
Among his most beautiful creations were Africa and America. You can hardly tell the difference. Look at this one. Now let's see. This the one with the panther. This the one they said was Africa, right? They said this was Africa, but I don't believe that because I mean that's like American Indian, man. And then it's a panther on it. They say it's Africa, right? And then they say the one with the headdress. See that one. They said that one Africa. The one we just passed. There you go. It say it's Africa, right? They say that's Africa. And they say this one right here, they say this America. L'Amérique, my dog, look. L'Amérique nigga, my dog, look.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
Negro.
Au bon sauvage. Au Négré l'Amérique.
Boy, these folks lucky I ain't in school no more. Right? If I would have known this, I was already a problem back in the day. When I was in school, when I was in high school, junior high, hell, when I was in elementary, I was a problem. Y'all think Colin Kaepernick was somebody, man, I been wet and standing there. Ask anybody what. Hey, if Tony Bell, my nigga Tony Bell come in the chat, ask Tony Bell how long it's been since he ever seen me stand up for a pledge. I started standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance ever since I saw Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? I was in like the 5th grade or some shit.
You big dummy.
I was militant. I knew they couldn't make me do it. That was when I'm a Taurus the bull. The main reason I ain't stand for, one of the main reasons, because I'm not finna submit to y'all. My granddaddy told me no false idols. I said I ain't standing up for that shit, Pledge of Allegiance, and I knew how they did our people. I'm like, I'm not standing for that. And then like in the 5th grade, I wasn't no little nigga in the 5th grade either. You know what I'm saying? I almost had a mustache then. But but I was like, man, y'all ain't gonna make me do it. What, spin me, make me go home. I'm smarter than y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. But they ain't never do nothing about it. And when I learned they couldn't, in the 5th grade, when I learned they couldn't make me stand up for no Pledge of Allegiance, I never stood up for it. You know what I'm saying? Way before Colin Kaepernick, my nigga. Well, anyhow, back to the story. Lambarik, my nigga. Lambarik. They say this the Lambarik, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is hilarious to me, man. I wish I was in school, boy. My old ugly ass teacher, Miss Shackleford, bitch ass.
You big dummy.
Biatch.
I wish I was in her class right now, man. I got something for her. Miss Shackleford, you think you know everything, you son of a bitch? Take your ass back to where you came from. And if you watching me now, Miss Shackleford, I'm saying Mr. Kernan, bitch ass. Mr. Hey, what Tony Bell at? Tony Bell in the chat. What's that motherfucker name? That fat motherfucker like Humpty Dumpty, man, who used to come and we used to go in the bathroom, and that motherfucker being there with his pants down, pissing. That Mr. DePerna, fat ass, big Humpty Dumpty ass, Mr. DePerna, you son of a bitch.
Big dummy.
Biatch.
I wish I was in your class right now, Mr. DePerna, you fucking motherfucker. I'll tell you the truth about history. They say both are based on an identical mold that presents a huntress dressed in a loincloth of feathers, sitting on a dial circle with pearls in a similar attitude, all placed on a base from cut sides and top feet. Only accessories and hunted animals can differ. They say the only thing that can differentiate these nagas is the accessories they got on and the animals that can differentiate the continents, my naga. The alligator, the feather crown, and the spear for America. The spear for America. Look at that. The feather crowns and the spear for America, Managa. The feather crown and the spear for America, Managa. Salute. We just keep connecting dots, Managa. We keep connecting these dots on their ass, Managa. We got so many dots over, man. Connect the dots, we done won. They say the spear for America, huh? And the feather crown. Yeah. The spear and the feather crown for America. The spear and the feather crown. The spear and the crown, Managa. For America. What a coinky dink. The panther and the turtle and the quiver of arrows for Africa. The abundance of finesse, of detail, and the Veberi's achievements made him famous. He got famous making these nagas. The very hit a lick, man. Everybody that got something to do with the naga be coming up, man. They be exploiting the shit out of the naga, man. He must be getting rich off the naga. The Veberi died rich making these nagas. I would love to own this one. Man, this thing here so raw. I put that thing on the shirt. That thing is so raw. Yeah, that's raw, Managa. Salute. That's real raw, Managa. Y'all be talking black love, Managa. Y'all always talk black love and all this. You ain't gonna tribe up on no black love until you know who you is, Managa. You can't tribe up on no black love thinking you somebody else. That's why we out here fighting now. Barely can make families, man. I don't know who he is. If we knew who he was, we'd be tribing up, having big families. Nagas be having 5 and 10 kids. Nagas be acting like kids are cursed because they don't know who he is. This is our land. And Nagas over here on birth control. Nagas over here on talking about child support. Nagas over here acting like on some bitch ass shit, doing everything with tribing up. You don't know the land yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't know that. So what? You got 10, 20 kids. You know what I'm saying? Talking about ain't no overpopulation. How's overpopulation when the land yours, my nigga? Everybody else can go. Man, let me stop before I get mad, man. Let me stop. I don't want to be screaming at y'all. I ain't even screaming at y'all. I just be thinking about shit, my dog. Forgive me, y'all. Hey, the clocks with exotic subjects were a considerable success and were produced in large quantities. John Dominic. Yeah. To be continued. They will say to be continued. Yeah. Africa and America. Yeah. Africa and America. What else we got here? Let's stroll some more, my nigga. That one nice. That's a negress. That's a negress. They call sister a negress, right? Good Savages. A Toddler. What did that say? Let's see. St. Pierre and the Toddler by Chuck. Deeply marred the spirit. The Negro Clocks are also the pretext for ornamentalists to play on the contrast between bronze and gold. Bronze and gold, but huh? Yeah. You got marble on that one. That thing got a slab of marble on it. Oh, look at that, Monaga. That's raw there. Look at that, Monaga. They got Monagas out here carrying shit. Talking about who the slaves is, Monaga. Monaga got a hat on right there. Monaga ain't got no hat on. I like these clocks, man. I want all of them, man. Look at the candle holder raw. I had this stuff all over my house, man. I turned my house into a museum around this piece. America. By or after America. They say that one here, they say it's America. They say you got a spear, you got a feathered headdress. That's definitely America. And white marble. Exceptional Clock of America. By Denver Berry. They say this is an exceptional Clock of America by Denver Berry. They say this is exceptional. They say that Naga is exceptional, my Naga. Yeah, boy, we gonna know everything about the Noble Savage, everything about Denver Berry and his clocks. We gonna know it. We're gonna be experts on Denver. I'm gonna be able to go to an auction. I'm gonna be an expert. I'm gonna say that clock there is worth $150,000, buddy. I know it. I could be a Naga clock appraiser around this bitch. I'm gonna read every article on it. Yeah, Denver Berry. Look at that shit. That shit raw. These, you know, they had to be fascinated with the American Naga. Look at that hoop earring. The Naga had hoop earrings and pearls all the time. They had to be fascinated with these Naga. When they find our ancestors over here, they were like, dang, the dark skin of the natives is rendered by the patented bronze. They say to the Negroes. They say as here to the Indians. They say, boy, these Naga Indians. They say these Native Americans, huh? That's what they tried to call us. They say these indigenous Americans. They say to Americans. They say these the real ones right here. They black as fuck, y'all. They say these right here is nigglies.
Negro.
They say not that other ones. The ones y'all see today looking like looking like a mascot and shit. They say that shit fake as hell. They say they really from Eurasia and they mad too. They say cause the real ones, they say that to the Negroes as here to the Indians, the dark skin of the natives is rendered. That's what they said. Nappy head as fuck. Not no long straight. Not no long hair don't care. Not no Becky with the good hair. No, no, not a good nappy hair. Nappy as fuck. That's a cookie bush. He get a little tape up right here. He get a temp fade, bro. He got his hoop earring. I ordered me some hoop earrings. I used to have my ears pierced when I was young. I took that shit out when I was playing football. And that shit, you get hurt and put the helmet on and shit. So I eventually let my ears close. I had both my ears pierced. But I bought me some hoop earrings. I might have to go get my ears pierced. I bought me some 18 karat gold hoop earrings because I'm feeling my Naga shit right now. Salute.
You big dummy.
And I ain't even like hoop earrings before. But I said, you know what? My ancestors wore them, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna stun on the Naga sometime. I bought some 18 karat gold hoop earrings coming to a Naga near you. I ain't gonna wear them all the time. I'm gonna wear them on special occasions. I'm gonna wear them somewhere where I know I ain't gonna have to whoop nobody's ass and nothing crazy gonna go down. Like I'm gonna wear them strictly around the tribe when I'm just on some bullshit. But other than that, I ain't wearing them shit. Hey. Yeah, that nigga, that black boy. That nigga, boy. Hey, boy, you know what? It made me think about y'all.
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness is ready!
Hey, man, have a project in the house. Salute. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat when I finish, y'all. I'll make sure I put the link in the chat. It's gonna be in the description of the video once I finish going live, so everybody can be able to get to this if they want to. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure it's there. Cause everybody should show this to your whole family, my nigga. And show this to the hardest pan. If you know Umar Johnson, call his ass up and show this shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Cause he needs some shit. If he gonna open this little funk ass school, he taking forever to open. And he gonna finally open the school. I ain't hating on Umar Johnson, but my nigga, if you gonna open the school in America, man, open it up on some real stuff, man. Don't be coming with the fake stuff, my nigga. I'm down with Umar Johnson, man. If he gonna do the right thing by our people, man. I mean, like, I'll teach at the school. I go out there. He gotta let me teach a Black history class, a Naga history. I gotta be able to name the class what I want, and I gotta be able to run it how I want. It's gonna be called Naga history for real. You know what I'm saying? Strictly for my Nagas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, then I get down. Other than that, he need to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Umar, if you're listening, I'm gonna show you the real Managa. Hey, say this design represents America. Look at that, y'all. Look at that bow. That's a raw ass bow, Managa. You got a bow, Managa? Any Naga in the house got a bow? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know if you got an archer's bow, Managa. This is just undeniable proof, Managa. I mean, like, who can deny this? See, who can deny this? This is not us. This is somebody else. Are those animal wings? See what I'm saying, man? And there ain't no angel. Might be a devil. Got animal wings and shit, man. Yeah, that ain't us there. That ain't us there. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. We're getting close to the end. Yeah, we're getting down to the end now. Let me see what else they got. Look at that. Let's see what else they got here. Alright, that's it. That's the end. That's the end. I'm gonna put this link in the description. But y'all gotta give me a second to do that. Let me see if I can get this in the chat real quick. I'm gonna put it in the chat and I'm gonna put it in the description too though. Hold on. Y'all give me Naga 2 minutes. Let me see. Do I still got it in my phone? I be putting up so much different shit. I might still got it in my phone too. I could just put it in the chat. Yeah, I got it in my phone. Hold on. Let me copy the link. Go here. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. I'm putting in the chat right now, Managa. Boom, there it goes. It's in the chat, Managa. Alright. Now, it's some other stuff I want to talk about though. It ain't over. It ain't over, Managa. It ain't over. Now, yeah, John Simon de Verberry. Now, look, I went on Google and typed this man's name up. This is the maker of the Audubon Savage, the most famous Negro clock that exists on the whole planet. And you mean to tell me Wikipedia ain't got? Nah, Wikipedia should be right here at the top. Why the hell Wikipedia ain't got nothing on John Simon de Verberry? I see Richard Redding Antiques. That just they say biography. They say biography, right? They say Decorative became a maître bronze is unrecorded. The exact date when John Summer Empire Pendule Afrique. They want to say Afrique, right? Pendule Afrique. That's what I call it. That's the Afrique one. All right. Come on, where's his biography though? For real, John Simon de Verberry designer. He's just telling you who made these clocks. Why there's nothing. The Chinese porcelain company. He all in China. John Simmons. They ain't got. Why they ain't got no? Why don't they have an article or Wikipedia on this guy and his history? Ask yourself, what a coinky dink, huh? What a coinky dink. Or does one really exist, but we don't have access over here in America to it? Why they won't give us access to John Simon? I mean, damn, ain't this public information? I want to learn about John Simon de Verberry. You know, Wikipedia, you can suck a dick, man. I will order a book. I will find y'all won't be able to hide nothing from me, man. I will find something on John Simon DeVerberry. I won't buy his clock. JSTOR, DeVerberry, and drawings, models, and works in bronze. No, I want to read about John Simon. I want to see a picture of him and all. The dial and model by John. We've seen his clocks. We've seen all this. Where is any information on John the 17? Okay, 1824. We got a birthday. A grill, bronze, and chase clock. They just talking about his clock. Zeus. What? Presenting Zeus. Oh snap! Let's click on that. See, man. All this Zeus stuff. I keep telling y'all, man. All this Jesus stuff. All this Jesus stuff, right? This thing just said depicting Zeus. Is this Zeus? Is that Zeus? Is that Zeus, my nigga? Y'all out here worshiping Jesus? Y'all out here worshiping Jesus? Y'all here calling yourself a Christian, my nigga? Look at that. Look at that. Half man, half animal, my nigga. This what you worshiping? The hoofed foot, my nigga. Doom diversity. The Baphomet, my nigga. Y'all better stop playing, man. Zeus. Presenting Zeus. Transforming to a satyr, my nigga. A satyr. Man. I ain't know I was finna run into all this, man. This just some extra shit right here. I guess this extra. Zeus all on it. They talking about shit. I wouldn't want that in my house. 6,000, 8,000 euro. I don't want that shit nowhere near my house. Damn Zeus, damn satyr, half man, half animal. You got Neanderthal, dinosaur, monkey ass DNA. Get the hell out of here with that shit, man.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Nobody send me.
Say another mother.
Yeah, John, TripleSeven say he might be a Naga. John DeVerberry, he might be a Naga. He might be. That's Zeus right there, y'all. That's Jesus. Hey Zeus. Ain't that something? A gilt bronze and chase clock presenting Zeus transformed into a satyr. Charming Antiope. Why he holding a reef over her head? What is this, man? See, man, these are different symbols and Masonic meanings, man. Let's investigate, man. What the hell else on here, man? Hell, he got going all in this damn Zeus clock. This damn Jesus clock, man. Shalom, my nigga. Shalom, my nigga. This is weird. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back one day though. DeVerberry, man, he might be amazing. He from the synagogue of Satan. I don't know what the hell. I gotta find out about John Simon DeVerberry. He knows something. This dude a Mason or something. What he doing with all this other Adonis Aphrodite love story and a dog symbol of loyalty by John? Let me see what this is. I can't help but look, y'all. I can't help but look. They ain't got no information about this man. They don't do nothing but show you. This man made all these important ass clocks. This man made a clock of Toussaint Louverture and all, but they ain't even got a picture of this man. Ain't something suspicious about that, y'all? Empire Clock of Charlie Lamore, John Simon, bruh. Oh, one got stolen. Hold on, I'm finna go back. That went for 9,500. That was going for 95. I don't want that ugly one. That look like a satyr. That look like Zeus too, or something to do with Zeus. Now this one, dang, this one here got stolen. Who stole this, man? If you stole this, you in the chat, man. What you want for it? You know? How bad? It says stolen ABS 19 directly gilt and patented bronze clock and separately sold matching pair of count. Dang, they stole the counters too. Oh, Joe nigga, damn, they stole it. Let's see, they stole the counter holders too. Who got? You know, a white person stole it. I bet you even a Naga ain't stole this shit. A Naga scared to death to even touch it. No, I know a white man, a crocodile Dundee looking at a white man stole this shit. He done left the country. Whoever stole. Hold on, let me see. A very fine quality director gilt and patented bronze clock and service sold match pair of candelabra. All joined nigga about that. A very fine nigga. The clock has a damn. It got stolen. who stole it, man. If you stole the clock, if you know anything about this stolen clock, feel free to email me at pistolero1pudge@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stole the Negro Clock, man. That bitch say stolen. Damn. They took the clock, the counter holders. This is hilarious. You folks ain't playing about it, but this is hysteria over the Negro Clock. Okay. This is hysteria. And if I get me one, I'm gonna have to put that thing in safe keepings. With a fully trained German Shepherd on guard. I don't want nobody to steal mine, huh? Don't come trying to steal my clock, man. Man, when I get my clock, I'm gonna show that thing one time. And I'm send that thing to Fort Knox. They want 12 bands for this one. See, I seen one that looked like this go for like 50 bands. I think it had all gold down here though. That thing got some like wood. That one there 12 band. I'll buy that one. Hell. Shit, me. Shit, I'll buy that one. Yeah, man. Hey, man, they can't touch us on this Arbonne Sauvage thing. They don't even want to go there. You know, the Cherokees and the dogs, all the Indians, all the fake Indians on the Dawes Road. You know, the people that's on the road. They do not want to go down this Arbonne Sauvage rabbit hole. They don't even come in the chat when I talk about this subject. I know this. The redneck red man don't never come in the chat. I don't never see the fake Seminoles, you know, the ones that look like the mascot. I don't never see them come in here when I'm talking Arbonne Sauvage. They don't want this smoke. They ain't never heard of that. They wasn't over here yet. They don't know nothing of the Arbonne Sauvage. You know what I'm saying? Them government Indians, that's what I'm gonna start with. Them colonizing Indians, them colonizer Native Americans. They said, man, Arbonne Sauvage, we ain't never heard of that. We wasn't even over here yet. Them folks said they ain't even had got here yet. Damn. Hey man, I'm Blackjack, y'all. This is House of Masculinity, man. I'm about to call it one. Respect my house. We let the door not hit your ass with the most I split your ass.